Yeah, I've got pillows I put dinner on.
Dinner pillows. That's what special pillows for dinner. Because you don't want to get your best pillows with food on. You have a pillow.
You have best pillows?
Show pillows and dinner pillows.
Oh!
Have either of you heard of dining tables?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I never really eat around a dining table.
Telly's on. How'd you watch the telly?
I've got a telly in the dining room.
You got a telly in the dining room?
Yeah. A small telly in the dining room.
I think it's your house.
Oh.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
In the West Wing dining room.
There's an echo. Amazon. There's an echo in my dining room.
Oh, you did an Amazon Echo joke.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that was why it was so silent. That's why I'm passed out. Echo.
Shame is delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shame is Delicious with me, Darren Harriott. Wow!
Did you just make...
He said butter, wow.
And my name is Eshaan Akbar. No noises.
And we have a fabulous guest. Now, a little fact.
A return guest as well.
Well, you just ruined my facts.
It's the fact that I've been on here before.
That's like your special fact.
It's going to be an interesting fact
I have
about
two
me.
facts.
Yeah.
You were our first ever guest.
I was.
Yeah.
And you're our first ever returning guest.
Hey, it's
Wow.
me.
It's Lindsey Santoro. Wow. Now, a lot has changed
You
since...
put some posters up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Thank
very
you.
much. He bought me that as a gift.
And you've left it here.
Yeah. All the buttons.
What, Alan? What's changed with you, Lindsay, since we last saw
wait.
you?
The main thing.
Okay.
The main thing that's changed is...
Party rings.
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Yeah. Are you... pick wafer or party room?
Both.
Which one did you choose one?
If you had to pick your favourite, yeah.
If you had to pick one, which one
I'd have a Best Buy pink wafer.
would you pick? Yes, please!
What?
Thank you! I told you!
Is that
so
2-0?
all you fuckers online... Would you like one?
Oh, you're gonna eat again on the podcast? Okay, cool.
No, people don't like that, do they?
No, they don't, Lindsay. Surprisingly.
All you fuckers who
I'll
said,
wait.
like, oh my god, Eshaan
No,
is
Lindsay, you
Asian.
can eat. It's fine. It's more
No,
him.
because when if I'm watching something or I'm listening to something and someone's going, it makes my fanny go up itself.
Yeah.
Don't do that, you rancid sack of a man.
I hear. Yeah, but Lindsay thinks that anyway.
That's true. Thanks for that. How are you? What's changed with you?
I've got a bone to pick with you. It's just, do you know, one of the... So listening to it, and in one of the episodes you were talking about your introduction, always food, your introduction to people.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember the first time I met you.
Yeah!
And you were a right prick.
Yeah, was I a prick? Another Darren shit first impression story.
I
Love
was
it.
very nice to
I'm
you.
here for it,
No,
Lindsay.
what?
Let's
Can
go.
you remember it?
Lindsay,
No.
the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
It was the weird Christmas comedy party that you used to have.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll give you that. Yeah, the Christmas comedy party. I could have been I was a bit of a dick there.
And it was at Weatherspoons, and we sat at a table
Hang on,
talking.
hang on,
No. Let me finish my story, and then you can interject with your rebuttal. And you were at a table, and I was sat chatting, and you went, "Who the fuck are you?"
I didn't say it.
Whoa!
That must have been like a comedy thing.
Oh, do you think you were best mates at that
No,
point?
because it's a comics Christmas party, so we're all just
I mean,
like.
everyone was pricks at those.
Oh yeah, they were. But
No,
I
We
no.
should have had Harriott. Was Harriott there for that one?
no, Harriott wasn't there.
Darren is a particular kind of prick. In
No.
first meetings.
At the
Once
Christmas.
Darren was the only polite boy to me at
Thank
that thing.
Gee.
Every time I've met him since, an absolute delight, an
And
absolute
Freddie Farrell
dream.
was a very annoying little worm.
Well, you know.
We're going to bleep that out.
Wait, you know why Freddie Farrell was a very annoying little worm, as Alice said? It's because he used to organise it, and for some reason he thought he was like Don Corleone.
Yeah, he was the king of the comedy party.
The king of the no-hopers was what I used to call Freddie. He's like, Freddie, we're all no-hopers, dude.
We've skirted over the story, though. So he said, who the fuck are you? What
Yeah.
did you say to that?
Hang on, but before you answer that, How long was you into comedy? How long was you going comedy for?
I can't remember. I knew everybody there, so it'd been a while.
Oh.
Apart from you.
Well, there you go. That's fair. I said it in
who
a
the
joke.
fuck are you?
I said it in a joke. It sounds way worse than it was.
It's as bad as it was.
I definitely said it in a jokey
Okay,
way.
say it in a jokey way now.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you?
That sounds even worse. That sounds even worse.
It was. I was talking, and he kind of went, who the fuck are you?
What? Jesus Christ. What did you say?
I went, I'm Lindsey Santoro, and he went, right, then carried on, or something like that, and then carried on.
Yeah, fine.
Do you know what that reminds me of? The Ronnie Pickering?
Lindsey Santoro!
I'm Lindsey Santoro!
Are you so fucking famous, man, are ya? Lindsey Santoro!
What's happening?
Do you know Ronnie Pickering?
No.
You don't know Ronnie Pickering?
Say it again, I still don't know who it is.
It's Ronnie fucking Pickering!
Lindsey Santoro! What are you so fucking hard, man, are you? I fucking do it!
Yeah, basically there's this video of a road rage incident with a car and a motorbike.
Yeah.
And the guy who's driving the car, he goes, do you know who I am? And he goes, no, who are you? He goes, I'm Ronnie Pickering. He goes, who the fuck's that?
You so fucking hard, man, are you?
I'm Ronnie
He's
fucking
losing his
Pickering.
mind, yeah.
It's really funny.
It's
Cut
very,
that in now.
it's very funny.
So how have you been since you were last on the pod? How have you been? What's
I'm
been
okay.
going on?
I'm not too bad. I'm doing Edinburgh this year, and I'm positive about all things.
In fairness, though, we all know exactly what it's like with Edinburgh. This time of the year, because you're previewing now, so you're working for previews.
Yeah.
And I tell people this all the time. I say, the worst time to preview a show is in the summer because it's really hot. You're on stage. Chances are you're probably going on second after the more famous comedian, so the audience is going to... It's horrendous, but once you get to Edinburgh and you start doing your show, it gets so much better. But this period, it sucks.
Is it your first Edinburgh Fringe?
Yeah.
Really, right,
I've put it off for a long time.
Right.
About 8 years.
You do it once and you just don't have to do it again if you don't want to.
Well, I ain't gonna. I don't want to do it this time. I mean, I am an ambassador for my... Yes.
I would love to see the back and forth between Lindsay and her agent right now with Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I'm the same. Hey, listen, this is going to be my fourth Edinburgh, and I feel like I just don't want to go.
You're by me, aren't you? You doing...
We're Pleasance, baby.
Where are you in Presence?
I'm at the Pleasance Beneath again for third time in a row.
Personally, I think that's beneath you.
Lindsay, what are you doing encouraging that?
It's funny, though.
Thank you.
Does it?
Fuck's sake.
Thank you very much.
Sometimes he does silly things and you go,
You're a silly little boy.
what a silly sausage is.
And you're at the Attic. The Attic is legendary at Edinburgh. Lots of very famous comedians did their debut. It's sort of upstairs. Have you not seen it, have you?
No, I try not to go anywhere near that. Edinburgh, it's too many hills, man. It's walking.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Oh, yeah, that is something you have to prepare for.
I haven't got the ankles.
You just need... No, you don't have the
I
ankles.
don't. I've got really thin ankles.
Really thin ankles. I remember you got really...
I'll show you. Right, I don't know how this came about, love. We're talking about ankle. Where was that?
Lindsay's got the ankles of a Tim Burton character.
Yeah.
What, really?
It's like them before Christmas ankles. Look at the tiny ankles.
I think they are.
Oh, they are.
They're not right. I can't.
Yeah. Hello. Well, quite impressive.
I can't get them off. I've just have a real tiny ankles, and somewhere there's a really thin woman with fat legs.
Your cankles. There is a lot of hills and a lot of pebbles in Edinburgh, and it does rain quite a bit, so it is a bit slippy.
Yeah, make sure
It's
you
a
have good
clumsy
raincoat with
person's
you.
nightmare.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
God. It'll be
It
fine,
is.
won't it? We'll have a nice time.
But hang on, have you been to Edinburgh?
Yeah. I've been up and done bits and bobs, but I've never stayed for the whole run.
Oh, man.
Who are you staying with?
Yeah,
My husband and my baby.
Oh, nice, great.
Oh, that's good.
No comics, none of that.
No, I'm not mental. I don't understand why people live with other comics when they're up there.
Oh, we have fun.
Yeah, we did that.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I've mainly heard Darren shagging.
Oh, you dirty.
You-
Oh, dirty shit.
we were all getting it in.
Oh, God, that's so grim.
And I didn't mean it as
Like,
in get. I didn't mean it as in.
Considering how grim I am on this podcast, that's probably the worst thing that's
I
happened.
also didn't mean it as in sex. I just meant getting it in, but it sounded
you
like I
say it
actually
now.
meant vaginas and dicks having.
Oh, I'm just
I didn't mean it in that way. I meant it just like...
When I listen, because I listen to this podcast, I don't know, my husband loves it. I don't know why.
Come on!
Listen,
Thank you, brother.
he thinks it's great, but you can tell the episodes when Alice is not in the room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've said this.
Yeah,
we've
come
said
on, because
this.
Owen's really nice to us all the time. Yeah,
No,
you're
because
right.
it descends into shitting in bags. And
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Because sometimes we'll say it and we'll look at Alice and go, no, not today. Yeah, no, we said that immediately. Also, plugs and whatnot. I think when Alice wasn't here, the intro, there was no intro. We just literally just went into talking
Can I
about...
just say, there were. Owen did all of it, by the way.
No, but when there's only one
I
person...
value you tremendously. You're welcome.
No, but I'm saying when Owen's here, Owen has to do the sound and the audio and check the lights.
But I think I know what you mean though, because Alice is not afraid to tell us we're being weird cunts.
but she don't need to tell you, she's just good at that.
Whereas Owen actually enables us a lot.
Yeah, he does actually.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
What have you worked out what this podcast is yet? Because what's going on?
I mean, it's supposed to be about shame, but you know, you put a bunch of comics in a room
Yeah, you just
occasionally.
talk shit, don't you?
We're gonna talk about party rings and pink wafers.
I love the gossip. Sometimes you seep some gossip in and I have to keep re-listening to it to work out who it is.
Pearson's on.
Oh yeah, John Pearce.
Yeah.
It's good for gossip,
He's
isn't
such a gossip.
He can't help himself. John he loves the war. And he's always been like that. Whenever there's a comic thing going on, John loves to get involved in it. He can't help himself.
Yeah, but if you don't know who it is, you just message John and say, who's that about?
Yeah,
And he'll know.
Name and shame.
Name and shame.
So Edinburgh, you're not looking forward to it.
I think no.
That's fair.
No. I just
That's fair though. It's fair. It's very expensive. You don't know your audience up there. You've never experienced doing a show every day for a month.
Yeah.
There's going to be reviewers in there.
Yeah.
You're paying for PR. You got to do flyers. You've also got your own family to look after as well.
oh, that's the annoying thing. Oh, I think if I'd got logistically, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I'm just worried I am going to lose myself in it a bit. And I'm worried about judging myself against other people. That's the worst. And I try not to do
Do
that.
you
And
want me to potentially make you feel better for an even scarier situation that's happening?
well, it'd be nice. You can try.
You know Janine Haruni?
No.
She's a comedian, very funny comedian.
Yeah, great.
She's pregnant, and her baby's due just after Edinburgh.
Oh,
But she's-
my
but they're-
God.
Like I think it's like September.
Yeah.
But she's worried that she could actually have the baby.
Is it
whilst-
a first one?
Her first one, and she's in the same venue as me the hour before.
It'll be late. They're always late when
Are
they're
they?
Yeah, most of the time.
'Cause I said that to her, and she's like, I don't know, if I have my baby beforehand.
Oh, gosh.
Good thing is though, you'll only get good reviews when you're
That
pregnant.
was yes, yeah.
They're not
That's a
gonna.
cheat code. That is.
It's a real cheat code.
Oh.
You're not. No. You
I
can't.
also think this Edinburgh's going to be. It's not. I don't think Edinburgh's going to be as busy as it normally is now.
Are you going up for the whole whack of it?
Yeah, man, doing the whole thing. I just think because of the cost of living crisis, the price of rent and everything, I just don't feel like Edinburgh's going to be the way it was pre-COVID.
I'm not going.
You're not going at all? You're not even coming up to visit?
I might come up to.
If you come to visit, you can stay with me. I got a house.
You can stay with me. I've got a spare bedroom.
Oh Jesus! Right, all right. You have to whip it out and see who's bigger.
Fight over Eshaan Akbar like this. But I might come.
No,
up
you can
to
go with
it.
Lindsay. I've decided.
I'm a good cook.
You have to babysit.
All right, great.
Okay. Not a nonce, are you?
Fair question.
You paused for too long.
Yeah, I'd also like to know that.
Legally speaking, no.
Okay, legally speaking.
I would love if someone actually said that and they went,
Yeah, I am, yeah.
"You want to sit down?"
Hey, listen. I have a propensity to. No. No, actually, I really like babies. How's your baby?
She turns 2 when we're up there.
Perfect age. As soon as they turn 5,
No, I
not
don't
fit
like
anymore.
them.
Wait, when is your
But-
baby's birthday? Because it might be. Is it Eshaan's?
Hang on.
Oh jeez.
23rd of August.
Oh.
14th August.
I'm the 1st of September. I don't know why I looked into the camera. I thought I was going to get something for that. But...
Is this tea in here or is it real
No, it's
whiskey?
Monday.
Real, do you want some?
Yeah. I don't...
You
Nah.
drink it straight?
Yeah, it is.
Good for you.
I've got to get cold sores though.
Well, I mean, I'll get you a glass.
Try that. Right, so we're getting some. Sorry,
Bless you.
we were saying.
She bless her cough.
We were saying Edinburgh, so I'm not going.
Yeah.
You two are going to be there for the whole month.
Yeah.
Why are you going up in the first
Yeah,
place?
why are you going up?
Well, because I've got a tour starting in September.
Yeah.
So it was just an excuse to just run the show.
Have you written it? Have you? What?
I would say I've probably got about 25, 30 minutes. The rest of it, I just need to... I'll get it done in time, but it's more because I've got a tour in September, and if I wasn't doing Edinburgh,
You wouldn't
then
get it
how would I
done.
get the tour? How would I get the show ready?
This is like the panic. The panic is with me is like I think I've got it, but I don't. It's not where I want it to be, and that's what's making me stressed. And when I say that to people, and they're like, "Well, you've got till August," I'm like, I feel like I want it ready now.
Do you? So
No, you don't. Because if you get the show too ready now, by the time we do it in Edinburgh, you'll
I'll be
just get
fed
bored
up.
of it.
Lindsay, this is
Yeah.
what I tell everybody.
This is nice. I feel like
Lindsay,
a warm hug.
This is what I tell everybody when I do Edinburgh. I say the previews before it are going to be rough because it's hot. You know, it's UK. You know, it's never fun. But once you get to Edinburgh, keep working on the show every day. So when I went to Edinburgh, my show was 49 minutes long. And then by the time I
And
left...
it was a very long 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. The amount of walkouts after 15.
Did you have walkout?
Oh my gosh. And then then by the time I left, it was about an hour and 10 because I worked on it every day. Every single day. I didn't stop. And I don't know how you work on your material, but typing it out fully and having that there as a full script is really useful. And I also highlight everything that's a joke.
Welcome to the Comedian's Comedian podcast with Darren Harriott.
So basically what I do is I'll type out the full joke and then I use a blue highlighter and highlight everything where I expect to
what's
laugh.
the most shameful
That way I
thing
can
that's
look at
happened
it.
to you in Edinburgh?
Hell yeah.
I don't really do anything. I don't know. I'm sorry. How much do you want?
That's enough, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
All right, my G.
Bloody hell.
You got a pink wafer and you got some brandy. Look
For
at
those
you.
listening,
Cavassier.
I've just been poured half a pint of...
Cavassier.
We've
passed
we've
it.
talked about it at the time in Edinburgh. I
that's
shat myself before the
fucking
show-
horrible,
before
that
the
is.
show.
You don't like Cavassier?
I don't.
Courvoisier is like one of the blackest drinks. Courvoisier and super malt. Like,
But it's in my House of Games decanter. Look at Lindsay's face. Is
Burnt
not,
the black.
Whoa, where's this going?
Trying to say, it's
that's what
burnt
alcohol does.
the back of my head.
Oh, okay.
But it,
Fair enough.
I was hoping for a hate crime there.
I was like, first Alfie Brown, now Lindsey Santoro.
We've talked about the time I shat myself before a show in Edinburgh, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the time I broke a bed in Edinburgh?
No.
By
Oh,
having
dear.
sex.
oh,
Was it when you were staying with me?
No, it was the year before when I met your favourite person,
Yeah.
Who's
of course.
that?
His ex-girl.
an ex of mine.
She wasn't great.
Hang on, how many times have you been up? Which was the one where you went mad?
I didn't get mad at anything.
Didn't you cry a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that become my reputation?
Oh my God. You've never seen a sadder person with a beer. Fucking hell.
So, how many times have you
Pissy eyes over
you went
here.
up one time, you cried
Yeah.
a lot. It was your birthday. That's what I remember.
Oh God, with the cake. Yeah, that was a sad one with his ex.
Yeah, and that was the same. That was the same year I broke the bed.
Yeah. It's highs and lows.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened was my birthday, 14th of August, 12th of August. I found out that the ex of mine had cheated on me a third time.
Because, once or twice isn't enough.
Then 3 times.
You got to make sure.
You do
And
have
then
to make
13th August,
sure.
I met his favourite person.
Yeah.
Oh, is this another one?
Yeah, she was a girl that worked at Edinburgh.
Yeah, she was like a theatre director,
Yeah.
Right.
and like
Not Edinburgh.
she was hot.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl.
Beautiful girl, and everyone fancied her.
Yeah.
And everyone fancied her, but she only fancied.
Ah.
And then
Where's she now?
she
Dead.
is no, she's married, happy.
Is she married?
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Did
She finally
I ever
found.
tell you- Did I ever tell you
She
about-
found the right one.
We used to hang
She
out.
stopped wasting her time.
There's a bar. You know Abattoir, don't you?
Yeah.
So we were at
Oh.
Abattoir, and I remember one evening I was in Abattoir with her, and I went over to get a drink, and 2 of the members of staff, 2 blokes, they come up to me, they were like, "Are you dating her?" I was like, "Yeah." They go, "Do you know how jealous we are?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "We just don't understand what she sees."
They're sniffing their drink like, is it put something in here?
We don't understand what she sees in you.
And what did you say?
So I was like, well, maybe I don't work in a bar part time in Edinburgh.
Oh!
Maybe that's got
Slammed him.
Yeah, maybe that's got something to do with it. They were like, "Oh, you're a little bitch." I was like, "Okay." Then I walked back, told her. She lost it. In her defence, She went back in, pulled them out, started screaming at them, and they had to leave.
Wait, I thought the guys were working at the bar.
Yeah.
And what do you mean they had to leave?
She called the manager. She said they can't be here.
Why can't they be here? Because they've got judgments.
Good for her.
I think they just went downstairs.
But she was a real Karen.
Yeah.
What a real. I mean, she's in the right because they have no right telling you that they're surprised that you're with a hot girl.
But my mum says to me quite often that my husband's too good for me.
But that's a mum. They're supposed to do that though.
No, they're not.
When my mum was very ill and nearly dying, she'd known Greg for 8 months. She'd known me for my entire life. I was talking to her and she said, "Oh, that's Greg coming down the corridor. I can hear his footsteps. Do you know him?"
Oh, God.
She loved him so much that she could recognise his little trit trots.
Oh, that's sweet.
Trick trots.
Trick trots. So anyway, me and her were
And
doing
for the people at home, how did you and her finish?
She went to the Labour Party conference and cheated on me.
For God's sake. Why does that happen all the time to you?
Dude, it's all the saving the NHS talk. All you want to do is...
Mad, yeah.
She went, what kind of speech? What? How big was that guy's sign? Save the nurses. And she was like, whoa. Do you know anything about the guy she cheated on you with?
But she did it once and then you were like, that's it.
No, she was just like, look, I'm too confused. I've just come out of a 7-year relationship. You've been cheated on 3 times. We had a great time in Edinburgh, shagging like absolute fucking...
breaking all the beds.
Yeah.
Breaking all the beds.
Oh, the bed breaking was mad though.
I would hate that if a girl left me at a Labour car.
Because the thing is, what people don't tell you is after you break a bed, right? It's in the middle of sex, but you still want to have sex.
Yeah, you still just...
So what you need to do is find another place in the room while you're walking around with a...
Lob on.
Yeah.
Just call it a lob on? What do you call it? A bone? What do you...
Boner, yeah.
You just have got a boner.
But I lose a boner like that. So a break in a bed that's it. I'll be like, babes,
tell me on more.
Babes, I need to sleep. I need to focus.
No,
now.
you tell me on more. I was like, oh, this is great.
No, a bus driving past, my dick goes. Whoop, whoop. I'm all out. Yeah, I can't keep boners.
You can't. That's the
any distraction. I'm out of the game. I blame it on anything. Oh, Brexit, like anything, dude. I lose it quick. Good for you for keeping it going after you broke a bed.
No, she was like, oh, that was great.
Thank God you weren't staying with us because you'd have to pay that deposit.
Yeah, do you have to pay back for breaking the bed and that?
Yeah, we had that one time with remember, we was with us and
he's having a whole fucking conversation in his head with himself.
Staying with us, a valued friend, but we didn't know what was going on.
Who is he?
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the valued friend?
We don't want to say the name because it's not.
Keep it out.
But there was
someone I know.
We tried to get our deposit back.
Yes.
And they were like, we can't give you, we're going to keep the deposit money because someone's, there's all blood in the bed. We were like, what? Yeah. So immediately we blame Masai.
You would blame Masai.
Any mad shit, blame Masai first.
We just assumed it was Masai. And obviously it was someone staying was on their period and that was it. And we were like, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. As soon as you mentioned period, we all just went, oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Forget the money. When we thought it was Masai, you fucking piece of shit. We've all lost our money. What the fuck you did? And as soon as you mentioned, we're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Who needs 200 quid?
You can't help Fanny problems
but you're
sometimes.
going to have a nice time with your husband and baby being.
I thought you were going to say you're going to have a period in Edinburgh.
Oh, you will though, won't you?
Mate, I've got polycystic ovaries, so it's a bit of a roulette. Who knows when it's going to turn up? It could be any time.
Also, that's a weird thing to say to a
Polycystic
woman.
ovaries.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's when your fanny doesn't tell you when your period's coming, so sometimes it will turn up on time and sometimes it just goes, not this month.
So what do you do to combat that?
Just let it do what it likes.
Okay, cool.
What?
I don't know if there's like...
You can take the pill, you can have it checked. Sometimes they do little operations and chop bits off you. I've just kind of let it get on with it. I had a cyst on one of my ovaries. You'll like this will make me feel sick. And it was about 8 centimetres.
Oof.
And it was inside of it. It was a dermoid cyst.
Another cyst, and then on top of that was the...
Inside was the material was tooth.
What?
Like tooth material.
Yeah.
You're literally that film, that horror film, Teeth.
Yeah.
Where they've got teeth in the vagina.
Yeah. It's about that. It's about what was it? 8 centimetres and teeth.
Wow.
You get teeth, hair, skin.
How does that happen? How does teeth grow in a vagina?
Don't know.
I blame men.
I blame men. Fucking teeth, men.
So you had a tooth in your fanny?
I had a tooth in my fanny. It's
wait,
not the first time.
You know what? It's better when a girl says it rather than one of us. Yeah, so yeah.
I think you'll have a great time in Edinburgh.
Why?
I think they'll love that shit.
That's the closer.
My whole set is about my fanny, to be fair, so
Yeah.
it's going to be
And what time's your show?
6 o'clock.
Perfect.
Great, perfect.
What? It is what it is.
I always did really late in Edinburgh. I always did like 9:30.
Oh, bedtime, that is.
Yeah.
I was in the afternoon.
Yeah,
What time are you?
45,
That's a good
45.
time.
The best thing
you
about
know.
Eshaan's show for me was when I went to see it and I'd just see all these middle-class white people mispronouncing his name. Everybody had a different version of pronouncing your name.
Yeah.
What's the best one you've had?
Eshaan, Eshaan.
Our agent can't pronounce my name properly.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's all
a
over the place.
shame.
He says Eshaan.
Yeah.
Eshaan?
Eshaan.
Have you thought about just calling yourself Sean or something?
I love that. That was like 100 years ago.
Hey, man, your name's too hard.
What's your name? Eshaan.
Sean. You are Sean now.
Should we do some plugs?
All right then.
I feel like we haven't done plugs.
Yeah, we haven't done anything really.
No.
Much to the point earlier. What is this podcast?
What is it? Surely by now, I thought one day I'm going to listen to this and there's going to be a theme and a structure because Alice is involved and she
There
knows
is a
what's
theme.
going
The
on.
theme is shame. And the
Where is it? Where is it?
Well, Lindsay, tell us more about
We've got you on, haven't we?
What am I ashamed of? Fucking nothing.
You know, in fairness, you're our repeat guest. We're not used to this, having to ask somebody else about shame who's been on before.
I'm not shameful for many things.
Yeah, I don't understand
But you're
how
already
people
like feeling a sense of shame about Edinburgh.
I'm not shamed. I'm terrified. Like, I'd rather do that.
How will you feel every day
When
seeing
you don't
your...
get a nomination.
What'd you say?
How do you feel when you don't get a nomination?
I'll be upset.
Yeah,
Why?
you
But
will be
also,
upset.
understand why not.
Oh, yeah. You'll be upset, but you'll be like, I get it.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah, because every year they've already picked their nominee this year.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's not me.
You got a good chance.
In fact,
Come
we will
You're a funny
introduce
comedian.
you on this podcast as Edinburgh comedy.
Don't do that. That
Newcomer
makes
nominee.
me feel horrible in my...
It is a very nice moment. It is pretty cool when you get that.
Really, but
Yeah, I've got the I'll show you the awards.
I remember as well because I came to see the year you got nominated.
Yeah.
I had sex like half an hour before.
Jesus.
So it's
then-
banging.
I turned up and they had bacon sandwiches there, and I missed all the announcements.
You just turned up at 8. You were late. That is the one thing. That awards day, they have great food
They
there.
do have great food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they fill it that morning when they announce who's won. It's full, but there's always like a Steve Coogan there.
Is
or
it a
someone, so-
buffet? Or
It's like a buffet.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
oh, you better win
Bacon
now.
sandwiches were fucking I two of
But
them.
I would bet money they would. It's gone down.
No.
I bet money.
It's gone down.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not ashamed of anything. Not even my fat
Right,
fanny.
great. Well, thanks for coming.
Not even my fat fanny.
Massive.
That's like an OnlyFans thing.
I'm not getting it.
Have you seen on TikTok recently, that, or on Instagram, they do these videos where the women wear see-through dresses so you can see a bit of their fanny?
Yeah, I have.
Have you
Like,
noticed this?
but like some of them have got like pubes and stuff, and they're
Can
like
you
wax
see that
your
on
mouth.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, on
that's how
TikTok,
they
you
got
can-
around it, because they wear
What?
like a see-through dress and you can see
Yeah,
like
you
a
can
bit
see
of
like the silhouette
a
of
labia coming
like
out.
of a
Jesus.
like a hand,
Yeah.
It's like walking past the butchers.
like a
Why
ham
they- why are they
sandwich.
doing that? I don't want to see a labia.
Why not?
It's her body, her choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't want to see it.
No, if you're scrolling through videos of like dogs and
And
stuff,
suddenly
like
a labia in your
they're
face.
like,
Is it that random on TikTok?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
No wonder they're trying to ban it.
Come and see me on tour. eshaanakbar.com/tour.
They get one political bit in.
Shame is delicious.
Eshaan, what are you plugging, mate?
I'm still on tour. Got a couple of more dates left. Go to eshaanakbar.com/tour to see all the venues, which amount to London and Leeds. I like how much I make a giggle.
I know, it's annoying.
It really tickles me.
Lindsay, what are you plugging, man?
Well, obviously, I've got some previews, and I'm trying to do TikTok now. That's I've done one
Do you do
video.
TikToks now?
I've done one.
Putting out the videos.
What do you dance?
No, so there's this The one I put up yesterday, which amused me and nobody else, is there's this thing where they go, I wish people had a 30-second trailer of what they were like. And then you edit all these clips in, and it's normally women on the beach, like, look at me, these are all my friends. It's me, like, vomiting up milk and kicking a baby. And
Okay. Follow Lindsay on TikTok. Lindsay, what's your TikTok? What?
I don't know. Lindsey Santoro, Linz Santoro. And I've got, look at my website, man. It took me ages to make. It's a HTML nightmare. Love it. And also...
What's the website?
lindseySantoro.co.uk. And also, because Alice is going to kill me if I don't, me and Alice basically runs this gig, and I host it with Barbara Nice in King's Heath, and it's called Hair of the Dog Comedy, and Alice is actually the secret mastermind behind it. And it's, what is it? We don't even know what it is.
Can I just say, as an outsider, I always look forward to seeing the pictures uploaded, because you're always in a very different, crazy outfit. It just looks like anarchy.
It's mental. And I was Warsaw Paul last month, and the month before I was a potato or an egg. And the month before that I was Psychic Fanny, which was a woman who used a...
You were Sturchley Jill.
Sturchley Jill. Yeah.
So what day is the next one?
When's this come out?
May the 29th, the bank holiday Monday.
There you go. Yeah, we've got some good stuff on then.
Go to the Hair of the Dog and do follow Lindsay on all the socials. She is putting out loads of videos. She's chasing the algorithms. So do follow Lindsey Santoro on all the
If you
socials.
like videos of a woman's fat neck, you're in for the treat.
Follow me on all the socials. I'm on tour in September, Roadman. You probably know it already. But just follow us all on our socials. And keep sharing the clips of the podcast as well. It's doing really well for us. We appreciate that.
I love a clip share. I love our clips.
They're very fun.
Oh my God. Not all, that one with you shitting in a bin bag. I wasn't ready for that, man. I
did get a few people who were not happy about the fact. They were just like, what's wrong with him? Does he need help?
The thing is, you must have gone, need shit. I'm going to shit in a bin bag.
I know. What kind of excitement do you need?
Bin bags are expensive as well. Did you have the hand? And let's not get
He's got it like that. He's got it like that.
Why have you got loads of debt or had loads of debt? That was a discussion in the last episode.
Oh, come on.
Shame is delicious. Shame is delicious.
Oh, well, it's the one thing he's ashamed of, which is
well, there you
wild.
go. Well, I spent like £400 playing Wink Bingo once by accident.
£400?
Yeah.
What bingo?
Wink.
What's that?
It's just bingo. I was just sticking a tenner on and a tenner on. And I was just
Why is it
playing.
Wink bingo?
I don't know what it's called, Wink Bingo.
Just one of the online
You
bingos.
get Foxy Bingo.
Oh, Foxy Bingo. I like that one because it's sexy.
But then I thought, I don't like this. I'm not enjoying this. So I stopped. Look after yourself.
Was that your
kids.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, was that your only sort of
BeGambleAware.co.uk.
gambling experience?
Yeah, and I used to do scratch cards, but I always used to get upset with them. No, I only did two.
Scratch cards is the end of it. That's the end of the game, dude.
I ran an underground comp.
No, you didn't.
Thank you, Lindsay. I was waiting for underground or illegal to come out then.
No, it was like a betting ring around conkers at school.
An underground conkers betting ring.
So basically, we used to play conkers at school, and I used to take bets, but we weren't allowed to do it publicly.
Yeah. So you were walking around with one of those hats with like cash in the top.
Yeah, but I remember I had like a little red book. You know where they do like the accounts.
Oh, yeah, a little red book of accounts.
Little ledger book.
Did you used to put the conker in the oven to make it super strong?
I used to do lots of shit with my conker, man.
You put up your bum.
We all immediately went to sort of anal butt plug.
Put it up your bum, did you?
No,
that's what the string was there.
Hit my conker. Stop it, man! I'm not like this.
Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Yeah, it was good, man.
The conker up the bum.
No, I never did that.
How much cash did you make?
All in, I made I think it was 120 quid.
What? How old were you?
14.
Yeah, that's righteous bucks.
That is
14,
good money,
dude.
man.
120 quid.
Yeah.
Oh, were you a tramp as a child? No, but listen, no, because listen.
But she asked me, I was like,
pensive.
No, because I used to get from the government 30 quid a week or a month or something.
Oh,
Did you get that?
Hell yeah,
what
dude.
was that called?
When you went to college.
EMA.
EMA,
EMA,
Educational Maintenance Allowance. Thank you, Tony Blair.
For the poor kids.
I remember EMA.
It was 30, of course you don't remember. It was 30 quid. And you had to go to all of your lessons on time. If you missed one lesson,
you
didn't get your 30 quid. And I remember missing a lesson on a Monday and I just cancelled the rest of college. I didn't go for the rest of the week because what's the point? I'm not going to get my EMA. I'll start again on Monday as a fresh.
I don't think that was a thing. I don't think that was a thing.
Isn't it weird how we all loved 30 quid a week? 2001,
30 quid is still a lot for me, you know.
30 quid, no, for the whole week, it was my life. What would 30 quid get you now?
No, you could. Hey.
In today's world.
Yeah, that's 5 lunches.
What's what?
5 lunches.
5 lunches.
What kind of lunch are we talking?
Baguette for less.
Yeah, you get chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips, no drink.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you could get chicken and chips and a drink, and you might get a wrap as well.
Remember
that place above the was it the pavilions where you could get a pizza for a £5 and some chips?
There was a place in East Ham you could get pizza for £1.
Those little tiny pizzas.
Yeah.
A quid pizza.
Oh, so they were sick.
What do they do? Just put tomato sauce in a box? I would buy a pizza for £1.
Mate, it was great.
Then again, I am buying chicken for £2.
I had some of that rank chicken you're always going on about, perineum.
Perineum, that's a chicken.
Pepe's. What do you mean rank chicken, dude?
It's like microwaved, isn't it? The chicken's not right, is it?
Yeah.
No, the chicken is right. What do you mean? We're hoping to get Pepe's as a sponsor.
Pepe's ain't coming
Did you
here.
get the rice? Did you get the rice from chicken?
I had a bit of everything. I had some bread thing, some rice, some chips, a burger, and some chicken long things.
Strips.
Tenders, yeah, strips.
Some chicken long things.
Chicken long things. That's
long things.
That's a technical term. That's what we call it.
And they were all right. They were moderate to fair.
Yeah.
What do you mean moderate to fair? It's an amazing...
It's okay.
Pepe's is not dead. It's actually pretty amazing and tasty.
Okay. It was okay.
Where was you when you went to this Pepe's?
In my house. I ordered it to my house.
Oh, legendary. That's what you do.
Were you waiting at the dining table?
That's the only way you show...
I did eat at the dining table because
I did. Like he does.
I did eat at the time.
I literally have the door unlocked. They can walk in and I sit there and then put the plate down. The weird thing is he's wearing a helmet, so I feel like I'm getting a delivery from Daft Punk.
I love that thought. And then suddenly someone brings that based
Oh dear me. Have you had a perineum? Oh, fuck me, it's not called that.
I mean, you're mixing Nando's up
with my husband's arsehole.
It's quite arousing.
Wait,
what bit?
What?
The perineum.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, I love Pepe's, but
It's quite if it's licked or if you lick.
Wait, where's the perineum?
The bit between your ball bag and your bumhole.
Isn't that the gooch?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Perineum, what are we doing? Technical terms?
Yeah.
Gooch, baby.
I've never had your perineum licked.
No. It's there.
I don't know if I've had a wet wipe on it or a face. Like, I can't. I'm not. But either way, I was like, no.
Were you not bothered?
It was just like, ooh.
I liked it when it happened to me. Right, do we have any listener shame stories?
Jesus Christ. This is what the podcast is about, in case you're wondering. That's it.
Lisa has sent us a story on Instagram. She says, I once got so drunk that I went into the wrong house, got into their bed and refused to leave.
Fair.
That's very English, isn't it?
That is that is wild.
That's mad. How do you get into the wrong house?
I don't know.
There's not enough information with that. Like, I want to know, was it the house next door? Was it like was it not even in the same city?
It turns out it was a hostel.
I went to the NCA's, National Comedy Awards.
Yes,
I saw you on the telly.
Did
you see me on the telly?
No.
And I saw, basically, I hung out with someone, a TikTok star.
Me? I wasn't there.
Yeah. Are they a comedian?
They are a TikTok sketch person.
Okay.
And they've got millions of followers.
Okay.
And they got absolutely wasted. And they were very sweet. You know, they're a fan of mine, and they came to my show.
They're a fan of yours?
Yeah.
How wasted were they?
I know. And they came to my show in Salford. We had a lovely time. But basically, this person got absolutely, like...
Male or female?
Female. Like, horribly drunk. To the...
Horribly drunk at the event or afterwards?
At the event.
Jeez, it wasn't even on that long.
Yeah, horribly drunk at the event. And this is before we went on to the next bit. She was just gone.
Who is it? Anyone we know?
I don't think you will know this person.
She hot?
I don't look at women like that. So...
That sounds weirdly more sexist.
Even I look at women like that.
Is that why you get through so many?
I didn't even notice that.
She's just a very nice person. Anyway, so she was so drunk, I was really worried for her safety. So I was like, where's your... This is how creepy, where's your hotel? But what I meant was, I wanted to make sure that she lived in Manchester. And she just had no idea.
Jeez.
Where. So I went to the nearest hotel I could find, booked her a room.
In Camden?
Yeah. 400 quid.
Bare money.
You paid for...
Yeah. She had no idea.
He never got EMI.
Right. Yeah.
She woke up in a strange room in Camden.
Yeah, she woke up in a strange hotel room in Camden. She messaged me the next day saying, "Oh, I got to the wrong hotel. Mine was directly opposite."
Oh! And she paid you back for it?
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
To be fair to her, she did. But at the time, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that money back.
That is hilarious. She was like, why am I in the...
Yeah.
Why am
She
I
was
opposite
like,
the
it
road?
was like an executive
That's such
suite.
a lovely thing to do.
I bet you booked... let me guess. She was in like the Hilton. You booked her a Premier Inn.
Yeah, no.
Why do people
were like, can I have
Premier Inn?
Inn? Sick.
Premier Inn is the best,
Premier
man.
Inn's sick.
No, it's not. It's definitely not the
I
best.
bought a Premier Inn mattress, not a used one, like you can buy there,
I thought you walked in there and went...
and it is amazing.
No, they always have
their
terrible
sheet-
Wi-Fi
their
and their
sheets
toilet
are-
doors don't shut.
Yeah, they
when
do
you're
that
trying
on
to go for a
purpose.
shit.
They do that on
Also, the sheets
purpose.
are quick drying.
Also, if there's
Yeah.
no iron in the hotel
Yeah.
room, it's garbage. What did you say? Eshaan said something and Alice is
The
disgusted.
sheets dry quick.
Ugh.
Stop it.
It's poor
I feel like we just...
I like how that has offended both of you.
I just didn't know what was going on, and it was just a cum joke. Grow up, dude.
You don't need to say it. You just imply.
Why would you do that?
What is it about hotels? Does this happen to women? Because whenever I'm in a hotel
Probably
with
not.
myself,
Whatever it is.
I want to just rip my dick off.
What do
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Can we put that as a video for the clip? Can we clip that up for the socials?
Do you mean like masturbate furiously or it
masturbate.
hurts?
It's an Alfie Brown joke. Are we
Yeah.
going to get in trouble for putting Alfie Brown material in the podcast?
is it an Akbar joke?
I think you told me it was an Alfie Brown joke when we met a year ago.
Eshaan, are you doing confirmed racist material?
Yeah. But I'm not doing the material. It's just, but it is also true.
Yeah.
It is also true that you do want to just masturbate whenever you're in a hotel room.
Yeah, I do feel a bit more frisky when I get into
I
an
want to
hotel.
have a bath.
See,
No!
Thank you, Lindsay. We've talked about this before. I was called a garbage person because I like to have a bath at a hotel, but I was told that hotel baths are disgusting. You shouldn't do it. I remember I said that, and I heard Alice, she was so disappointed in me.
I always have a bath.
I don't think I've got that much of an opinion on the
I swear.
Don't use the kettle.
I used the kettle to make little pasta in once.
I tried to boil
In a
an egg in the kettle once. Left it in too long. It exploded. It's like frog spawn coming at the top. I don't know why I tried to boil an egg in the kettle.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Sorry, we should all just be jerking off then, Eshaan, huh?
Yeah, just jerk off in the hotel room. Just leave it at that. You don't need to fucking turn into a Michelin-starred restaurant, do you?
He's having a wank and he's eating his egg. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Have you never boiled anything in the kettle of a...
Yeah, you've never done that?
No. When you're hungry and you're on the road and you're like, oh, before I have a little tug,
Justy.
I'm just going to whack these pasta shells in the kettle.
Well, now, yeah, I'll do that. But back then, you know what I really wish hotels did? Have microwaves.
Yeah.
I'm gutted they don't have microwaves.
No, can you imagine the shit people would put in a microwave? Literal shit.
Yeah. yeah.
Someone would shit in a microwave just to see what would
Yeah.
happen.
I would love to see what happens to shit in the microwave.
Should we do it as
Not
a
my
special?
shit, though. Who's got shit spare?
Why would you look at me?
Oh, have you got...
Who carries it around in his bag?
It's true, it is you.
Here's one I made earlier.
Also, I have good shit shapes.
Oh,
Have you ever done one?
Lindsay, hold on.
No, because have you ever done one in the shape of a question mark? Because I did once and I was like the Riddler.
No, mine just looks like fence.
I had one.
Mine just looks like barbed wire.
I had one once. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm eating, dude, but it's barbed wire when I shit. It looks like fencing.
I had one.
We have to get out of this. We have to come away from this conversation. It sounds just silly, doesn't it?
I had one that landed like someone was throwing a dildo onto a wall. It just like stuck. It just.
Oh, I've really missed you guys.
Has that happened?
Do you guys when you guys go to the toilet, do you wipe and then look?
What do you mean? What
As in when you
I
wipe?
wash it out.
Oh, you wash
What?
it. Yeah. When I wipe my ass, I always look at it and put it in.
Wait, how do you know it's finished? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
you
know.
have to look. You have to look. Yeah, I don't. Some people don't look. Also, some people they wipe their ass when they're still sitting on the toilet. I'm like, how'd you do that?
Do you know if you have a
I
wee?
stand up and wipe. I can't.
No.
Who can go through here like that?
Sorry, what do you mean you stand up and wipe?
How can you wipe your ass when you're still sitting on the
How
toilet?
can you wipe your ass when your ass cheeks have closed?
I part the Red Sea, those bad boys, man.
Hang on.
Like Jesus
Hang on.
of Nazareth.
How
I
are you
part
wiping
it.
your ass?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Do you sit down to wipe your ass?
No! How do you do that?
I do.
I stand up, I part the cheeks, and I get in there.
With how many hands have you got?
Just
I
sit
got
on
one it's the size of my hands. I get the toilet roll, wrap it around, part the bad boys,
Wrap
and
it
I get.
around.
How do you?
Is he
How do
fucking
you part
boxing
and
with
Listen,
it?
I go in underneath, and then I go right up, and I scoop that bad boy out.
Up your perineum, yeah.
Up my perineum.
Scoop?
How else do you guys wipe your ass?
You lean forward, you put your hand behind your
No,
back, you give it...
are you out of, when I'm sitting like this, you
Yeah.
want me to get toilet roll and what, like that?
Yeah.
Nah, I have to stand up, man. I need full stretch.
No,
Stand
what
up
you
your
do-
bum cheeks together.
Yeah, but that's why I spread those bad boys, dude.
How are you spreading your ass cheeks if you've got one hand and one hand's a boxing glove for shit?
Because sometimes I've got the...
Yeah, like he's getting ready for a spa. Rocky Marciano.
I got the left hand, and sometimes I can use the left hand to pull the left cheek away. Why am I the weird one again?
I don't know, but I've never
You're meant to
known.
lean back like you've got your legs in
Nah.
stirrups, right?
Nah.
No, as a woman, you can't wipe back to front, otherwise you get it all in your
yeah.
front business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I wash, so I just jet spray.
Yeah,
How do you have to carry it around with you?
What, when I'm in public?
like
Yeah.
a bottle,
I
innit?
don't shit in public.
What do you do if you need a poo there?
I never need to poo.
You just look sad.
You never need a poo.
I'll poo once in the morning and that's it.
It's wild to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
As soon as I wake up, I have a shit.
You have
You've
a big
got-
shit, you get it out of the way. Nah, mate, I shit like 3-4 times a day. I do.
I normally have a good solid one. I used to always have one at 3 o'clock, but that's kind of dissipated.
Do you ever
Welcome
meet?
to
Do you
the
ever
Shame
meet?
is Delicious podcast.
Lindsay, did you ever meet a guy called Surname Greytrix?
No. Maybe. Yeah.
Comedian.
Yeah.
Alice, you remember him, innit?
Yeah.
He used to, every single gig, he would take a shit. He would go, gotta do my pre-gig poo. And
I
he would
always used to do that.
Every single gig, he would take a poo before he got on stage. I didn't understand how
Oh,
his body...
but it's nerves.
That's wild.
You're
to me.
very, confident man. You're like, my bowels are fine with it. I get so nervous that my...
I thought I had those nerves the first time I did a gig, but it turned out that actually it was my first gallstone attack.
Oh, God, you had gallstones. I had to have my gallbladder
Is that what it
out.
feels like? You feel like you need a shit?
It feels like somebody's trying to scoop your insides out with a warm spoon.
Yeah, man, it's awful.
Oh, this is
Warm
warm.
spoon
Sounds kind of
I've pushed a baby out and
Especially
my
with
God,
ice cream.
it's
Warm
worse.
spoon bit sounds nice.
What?
What I mean is like,
A warm spoon with dessert.
well, no, so it's not even strong enough to do what
Like
it
a weak warm spoon.
it is. Well, you've given birth and had gallstones,
Gallstones was probably not far off it.
Really?
Oh, it's fuck, man.
and it's every night. For
So gallstones
months.
feel as painless as childbirth.
Yeah, but it's in a different location. At least you know when you're giving birth. Listen, at least you know when you're giving birth, something's going to pop out, it's going to end. With gallstones, you don't know what's going on, and you'll just be fine and then go, it's really annoying. It's literally
Is that
like
like
that.
gout?
Gout's in your
Toes
in your hooves.
Isn't
I'm
that like
obsessed with gout.
Tudor
My brothers
Kings?
had gout.
I just think it's funny that people get
Yeah,
gout.
my brothers had gout.
My dad has
isn't that,
gout.
Isn't that from eating too much cheese?
Too much red wine, too many.
Just liver, it's a king's disease they call it or something, isn't they?
Anyway, you were talking about your shit being in a shape. Did we get? Oh no, you were talking
Oh, no,
about
we talked
dildo.
about how it landed
Okay,
like a
sorry,
dildo on a wall.
that's not a shape.
Yeah, it's tube.
Yes, just
I like this. Certain comedians say that this podcast is toilet humour. And it is.
Yeah, it's good though. Have a
It's
nice
got-
time.
We've got range. We talk about all sorts of stuff.
We do. This is a good thing about the Shame is Delicious podcast. You never know what to expect. It's supposed to be mostly shame, but it never really is.
It's hard though with you two because he's got like none.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
weird.
just
I don't know.
you don't really have a lot.
I'm wet compared to him. I'm like 100% full of shame.
Yeah, but you should have more shame for things like what is it? You don't eat after like 12 or something, or you
Oh yeah, I used to do
die.
that. Yeah, that was a big thing. Yeah, And so, I mean, we talk about my food stuff all the time, and everybody else is weird.
But let's, for the moment, go back to Lisa, though.
Yeah.
The story. And...
Oh my God, Lisa!
Remember Lisa?
Yeah, Lisa.
So yeah, how you end up in someone else's house?
Oh, sorry, Lisa.
I don't know how that happens.
Did you feel
that is the white woman shit? You and I can't randomly end up.
Bro, they wouldn't. The dog would. The dog would have called me ASAP.
We can't just. Whoops, sorry, I'm in this house now. I'm not leaving.
Yeah,
I'd peak white woman shit.
I would probably never drink again if that happened to me, because I'd be so worried that I could get that drunk and end up in someone's house and then refuse to leave.
Yeah, what could happen to you?
That's wild.
Have you
to lose a kidney?
Ended up in the random place after you've drunk so much?
Yeah, probably.
After parties, oh God, I've done a fair amount of them. I always hate them.
Trying to think.
At someone's house, some sort of after party, and you're just like sitting there. Oh, it's horrible. It's not fun. But it's a vibe, isn't it? Everyone's off their face. You're just sitting there listening to house, and some guy's talking about his fucking.
I remember going to one of these after party house party things. I met this absolutely stunner of a woman.
Oh, my cat makes that noise when he's being sick.
That was supposed to be house music.
Disgusting. And then I really fancied her, and I thought like something was going to happen.
Oh, he was trying the game. He licked his hands and wiped his eyebrows and got ready to go.
We went back to like her or her friend's place. We got into the bedroom, and it was quite a nice bedroom.
What, you and her got into a bedroom?
Got into the bedroom.
Ooh.
And then I made the bed. She made me leave and fuck someone else.
That is almost a literal fluffer. You fluffed you made the bed. And she was like, "Thank you, hon." You see that tall guy?
She was like climbing onto the bed, doing all this stuff, and she was like,
What was the turnaround in time to you putting the sheets on? Did you put sheets on? I don't know what you did.
No, so basically,
so who makes the bed?
So
you just fuck.
Her duvet was kind of on the floor.
In the throngs of passion.
And then she had basically what happened was somehow we got into a conversation about how I can make the beds really nicely.
You will say, trust me, when you're trying to get laid, you'll say anything.
Right. So she was like, "Okay, show me." So I was like, "Okay." So I made this bed. I put the throw on it. Put the throw on it, straightened it all out, put the cushions on. So oh, that's great. You can leave now. And then I left, and then some other bloke just walked in, and they started fucking.
This is one of the most pathetic. Like
fucking hell. Sometimes I think you're all right, and then that's just.
You should have seen that bed. It was like in the range.
Wow, well done you. You should be proud of yourself, mate. Great bed. Your hospitality skills are 10-10.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You'd be like,
I bet the guy walked in there and went, "Oh, this is nice."
I got the throw. That could fuck up.
She was like, "Yeah, I got some sap to make it for me."
That's really like. That's like reverse psychology to make you make the bed and then fuck. Oh, that's clever, man. She's clever.
She
man.
might as well have been on your shoulders while she was kissing him.
I might have been up for that.
Do you know if you? This is a random segue. Do you know if you're at a concert, have you ever had a woman on your shoulders?
No, but when I used to be a bouncer, we would go up and tell people to stop doing that.
But I always think
we were fun.
Well, you sound fun.
Is that what your whole job was? Get down.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, anything like that. Down.
My point was, I just want to know: does that feel hot?
Like sexy?
No, like hot as in like warm.
No, it's definitely hot.
I guess it depends which way your face is.
Well, the opposite.
Okay. I would love it if you're watching a festival and you do
I can't see Muse.
Literally none of you are going to see because you're coming here. She's
like, I get this.
It's really hot.
4-day festival clubs. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Did you say clunge?
I don't know why I thought of that. I just was like, I wonder if that's hot.
No,
Is it hot? Alice, get on his... No.
I would like 5 times his weight. Let's be kind.
It's knackering. You're going to have somebody on your shoulders.
You've never had it. You can't.
No. Yeah, but it's going to be tiring to have a full person on your shoulders.
I've had someone on my shoulders and it is really
Was it hot?
I can just remember really struggling to balance.
I wouldn't even have a child.
I had Tesilias on my shoulders at Attitude.
Was it hot?
Yeah. You know what you should do? Bring like a little step ladder. There's a little step ladder to stand on. That's what you should do for those little festivals.
Sorry. You want someone, while they're going to the festival,
Yeah.
right? They've got their tent, yeah. They've got their food, and a little fucking step ladder turns up.
What's that? It's my step ladder.
But then everyone's going to be at the same level if everyone's got step ladders. He's just elevating the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. we'll get a bigger step ladder.
What is the point of this podcast?
No one knows.
Lindsay, when you're right, you're right.
I want to know.
It's we discuss
Come back in
shame.
another 6 months.
We talk about lists.
We haven't done a list for a while, actually.
We haven't done lists in a while now.
List of what?
Every podcast, there's always a point where we just name things. We keep naming them. Like our favorite one was we did National Treasures, where we just kept naming national treasures. If you ever listen to any of the old podcasts, there's a lot of lists in the podcast.
I feel like Lindsay didn't really enjoy herself.
You're right. No, I had a really nice time. No, I had a nice time.
Lindsay prefers to listen to it. Being here ruins the experience.
It's nice to be, but then, like, when I'm listening, I think, if ever I go back on, I won't be that silly. And then there's something about being between you and him, looking at you, going, ooh, that makes you go, poo poo wee wee fanny bum bum.
Lindsay, you talk about this stuff anyway.
I know.
I joke about yours. Lindsay really does a bit about a dick hitting her head that makes me laugh so much.
It's a ball bag.
Is it a ball bag?
Ball bag on your head?
No.
No, get your dick in it off my head. You say that.
Yeah.
And that makes me laugh all the time. A dick hitting off her head.
If I had a knob.
This week's episode of Shame is Delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we're trying to do at Shame is Delicious is try and work out what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
We can reinvent ourselves.
Can we?
Yeah. Let us know what you want this podcast to be. We'll
I don't think you need to. I think it's really endearing.
I mean, can Ant and Dec reinvent themselves? You know, can Eshaan and Darren? No, Darren and Eshaan. Why don't I do your name first? That really says where my self-esteem is right
now. Give us a rating, like, share the clips, follow.
I've got itchy bum. Sorry.
Follow Lindsey Santoro at Lynn Santoro, Linz Santoro, where you'll see lots of content about her itchy bumhole and fat neck.
Might even show you the small ankles.
And the tiny ankles. That is a weird thing, that you've got a fat neck and small ankles.
It's so hot, like in the summer. Do you know you were saying like doing previews? Like when it's hot, if I'm looking at my phone, I'm in the garden or something, it's sunny, and then I look up, I feel my neck peel off itself, and I go, oh, that's the only time I don't like it.
Lindsay's kind of shaped like she's squeezed from the bottom. Look at the tiny ankle.
Would you rather your ankles were as big as your neck?
Like a tube, but she's squeezed right at the bottom here.
Thanks for listening.
That's so true.
Human cone.
Like a wisdom tooth.
That's why your hair's ice cream cone.
Right at the end, I tell you, right in the cluster. We nailed
We
it.
saved it at the buzzer.
There's a 3-pointer shot. Right at the buzzer, dude.
Right.
Oh, fucking hell. That's really funny. Thank you for listening to the show, Mr. Delicious. So our fabulous guest, our fabulous returning guest, Lindsey Santoro.
Wisdom Santoro.
Wisdom Santoro. Keep supporting the podcast. And see you later. I was going to see you later.
Oh, bye. Thanks for coming.
Like, listen, review, subscribe.
Oh, God.
Shame is delicious. Shame is delicious. Making bad decisions. Shame is delicious. Making bad decisions.